Grocery Outlet is a unique, deep discount grocery retailer. But we're also a wholesaler because we buy all of this product and then distribute it to these stores.
When you shop at Grocery Outlet, you're able to have significant savings on brands that you trust.
Grocery Outlet's a family business. My grandfather started exploring how to procure product opportunistically in the mid-40s, and he grew the business by operating it under a variety of different banners. Some of the more well-known in our history are Big Bonus Foods, and then ultimately the company became Canned Foods, and in the early 90s it became Canned Foods Grocery Outlet, and ultimately Grocery Outlet Bargain Market today. Eric and I represent the third generation of the family that have been actively involved in running and managing the business and have had a great time continuing to grow it.
Jim Reed was a family man. His two sons, Peter and Stephen Reed, took over the business, very much perpetuated the family concept and feel. The first operator agreement was signed with the family. And so the operators operate in towns where people know the family is critical to the store is critical to the family. And so if you ask a lot of folks around here, family is something, it's a value that we all live. The communities that we operate within, they want to patronize someone that they know. We think the ability for our operators to be able to connect as a family in a community is really a powerful concept. And so we like to say to operators, look, we don't really care what you do, but you have to be involved. You are Grocery Outlet, Mr. and Mrs. Grocery Outlet, your kids are the Grocery Outlet kids, and you operate that store.
Our owners and operators are really small business owners. They're not retail store managers, and so their job encompasses a whole lot more than, a Safeway or Albertsons manager would on a daily basis. And they have the autonomy to put a unique fingerprint on the stores that they operate, as opposed to, something that might appear more sterile.
One of the best things I love about being an operator is the fact that we have the flexibility. If our child has a quick award ceremony at school, we can hop in the car and drive over and do that. Working in conventional grocery, I get there at 5 in the morning, come home at 7 o'clock at night. I have an hour or two with my kids. Here I have more than enough time, sometimes too much time with my kids, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Working at Grocery Outlet because it's really fun and everyone that works here is just awesome and super enthusiastic.
The co-workers, the job, the managers you work for, they're really caring and understanding. Your co-workers, you get along with all of them. Today I'm in produce. If I was a little bit behind, either your boss Kevin will come over and help you out, or Taylor will come help you out. You always have a friend that will come out and always help you out if you're struggling that day.
When you talk about the opportunities for young people at Grocery Outlet, just a little history. I started my career at Grocery Outlet when I was 16 and mopping the floors in Berkeley. And I think what was important to me growing up within this company is that they allowed young people the opportunity to grow, to learn, and to manage an area as if it were their own business. So know that you can make an impact at any level in this company, and the growth is unlimited.
The buying department at Grocery Outlet is composed of 39 individuals. Probably the most important function within the purchasing department is our unique relationship with our supplier partners. And it's important to have a relationship with the supplier when they have these issues, either date sensitive, overstocks, discontinued products, that Grocery Outlet gets the first call. And so the relationship that we have with these companies enable us to buy products advantageously.
We're standing in Warehouse 92, which is Grocery Outlet's reconditioning facility. This is one of our major vendors, Kraft. They made a small manufacturing error when they made this product, and they put the manufacturing date instead of the expiry date on the product. So when it came off the line, it looked as though the product was already expired. We brought the product in, we put a new date code on the label so that it shows the correct expiry date, and then we're able to sell the product.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market! This is the place you want to go. Save money, great products, great choices. Come here all the time.
So I'm totally an evangelist for Grocery Outlet. Like everybody I meet, I ask them, where do you get your groceries? And I tell them that whatever they're getting them is wrong. They need to go to the Grocery Outlet. So I just kind of check things out, and then every once in a while you find stuff that you never seen before. The kiwis are always good, mangoes are always good. And this thing, I don't even like a tagine. I don't even know what a tagine is, but like it's $1.99, so I'm gonna try it. Right? It's amazing. Like, you know, what even is this? I don't even know. But you know, it's gonna be in my grocery bag here in a minute.
You know, the 100% unconditional guarantee is important because shopping in our stores is a treasure hunt. And we have new items all the time and things that are, you know, not expected. And some customers want to try something out, and if they don't like it, they absolutely can bring it back with no questions asked.
When you come to Grocery Outlet, it's not just a regular grocery shopping experience. It's like a treasure hunt. You're going around each corner, you find a new product that you love or something that you've never seen before. And it's all affordable. It's not something that you look at and you're like, oh, I gotta put that back, I can't afford it. It's finding treasures that you can afford, that you can take home with you and enjoy as a family.
The customer care guidelines, this is a pocket card that I carry one, and a lot of employees have them. And really, they're just guides. They're just guides to doing things that make sense about treating customers with respect.
Pick it all. I mean, if you want some help loading your cart, I'll help you.
The brand promise talks about our customers bragging about our unique and exciting bargains. With wine, for example, when people come in and find these great wines at great prices, man, they love to tell their friends or fool their friends and say, how much do you think I paid for this? And they say, oh, $10, $15, $20. No, $3.99 at Grocery Outlet. And that's the treasure hunt. That's the fun part that nobody else does. When you talk about what our real core purpose is and vision, it's really the core value of why we're in business, touching lives for the better. What that means is that whoever we come in contact with, whether it's our suppliers or whether it be our operators or all the associates that are in direct contact with the customers, they all have the opportunity to touch other lives and to help other people.
There's been this notion that's, I think, very much alive and well today, which is, you know, that people are better off because of the touch with Grocery Outlet. And we really try to continue to foster that feeling with everybody that we do business with. And I think it's a big part of who we are and what we want to continue to be part of the company as it grows.
Grocery Outlet, bargain